Well, a lot of us fell in love with him as Dwight from The Office. Actor Rainn Wilson has a new character you must meet, Terry Carnation. Terry, the host of a late-night talk show, Dark Air with Terry Carnation, focusing on the paranormal. I spoke with Rainn in character as Terry ahead of his big podcast debut. We are ecstatic for this podcast, the big debut, April Fool's Day, April 1st. Okay, so for those who aren't familiar with you, Terry, can you give us a little bit about yourself?
Those who aren't familiar with me,
which doesn't really, there's just a slight few, you know.
I'm not sure who you're speaking of. Yes, McKinsey. Well, yes, my name is Terry Carnation, and I am the host of Dark Air, a paranormal call-in show broadcast coast to coast late night AM radio, where we investigate all things paranormal, supernatural, unexplained, and mysterious.
Okay, now has this always been a passion of yours, Terry?
McKinsey, it has. It began as a child. My mother was, well, she was a ghost, McKinsey. Did you ever see the movie Ghost Dad with Bill Cosby?
A classic, of course.
Classic, and we're not supposed to mention his name, I know. Sorry. But I had a ghost mom. We had a very meaningful, deep, intimate relationship. She was a lovely woman. She would make me oatmeal every morning at 7 a.m., quite difficult for her because she had spectral hands. She couldn't pick up the bowl.
It's amazing.
But we were very close. The neighbors were all like, "Oh, Terry's a little out of his mind. Little Terry, his mother left him and his father years ago, and he's made up an imaginary friend." But we know, McKinsey, you and I, we know this to be true.
This is very true. I have to ask you, you're known for your signature locks.
Yes.
What products do you use, Terry Carnation, to keep this hair on point?
I brush each strand of my hair 1,000 times a day. Individually. It looks like you do too.
I do. I'm maybe like 500. I feel like I need to step up my game now to keep up with you, though.
I think you do. I think you do. And here's another trick. I never, ever wash it.
Okay, that's to make it extra silky. I like that.
Water is overrated. So is shampoo.
What do you want to say to people that are skeptical about the paranormal? They don't believe in it. They think it's juju out there.
Well, I say to them, I'm sorry for you because you are not open to all of the possibilities. There is a mystery right behind the veil of reality. And that's what I'm about exploring. I'm about uncovering, unearthing things that cannot be explained, and not everything can be explained. For instance, the holes on the top of your dress. Inexplicable. No reason for them.
No reason. What are they for? We don't know. Maybe a straw?
We don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know. Were they put there by aliens? We don't know.
Could be. I like this. Now, what guests, who are you going to have on this podcast, Terry? Because we're so excited, because we know you have lots up your sleeve.
Would you like to join me on the podcast?
I come from the world of radio. I have my own podcast. Yes, I certainly would.
Wow. Well, then there we go.
I'll wear this dress with the holes.
Oh, please do. It's very good for radio. We have all kinds of wonderful comedic talent on Dark Air with Terry Carnation. And we have callers from all over the world calling in. And in fact, in our first episode, there's a young gentleman who is enters into kind of a love affair, dating a ghost that is haunting his house. But the ghost appears to be a little bit passive-aggressive and wants him to lose weight. So he filling his beer and putting his cereal away and leaving out fresh fruits and vegetables.
Changing out the real butter for, I can't believe it's butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
But when you taste it, you're like, no, I believe it's not butter. Yes, because it tastes like canola oil. It's been pickled in a refrigerator.
Oh, Terry. Okay, so can you give us any other teasers for April 1st where everyone can tune in?
Well, I can say that we go behind the scenes in my life. There's a lot of hilarity. There's a little bit of tragedy, just a soupçon of tragedy. That's French. And a myriad of calls and fun, hullabaloo and hijinks. And it's all on Dark Air with Terry Carnation.
Yes.
Available where all fine podcasts are found.
An Audio Boom original podcast.
That's right.
I might add.
Yes, indeed.
Terry, I will go and say this. I used to think John Bon Jovi was the man with the best hair in the business. Terry Carnation now.
Wow.
Taking the cake.
You heard it here first, Indiana.
He did not break character once. You can check out Dark Air with Terry Carnation on Audio Boom starting today.
Hey, I'm proud of you because I would have been cracking up.
He's the man. I love Rainn Wilson and Terry Carnation. It's going to be a fun podcast to listen to.